I'm back. No, I didn't want to do that one. What's appropriate? Oh, that's 8 millimeter. I'm back because Ashley Guillard is a fucking idiot. Y'all might be saying, well, who the fuck is Ashley Guillard? You don't know who? Oh, that's glamour. Oh. You don't know who Ashley Guillard is? Well, as soon as I find the right filter, I'll tell you all about it. There goes Bubbles. I don't want Bubbles. Yeah. What's apropos for a lawsuit in terms of a filter? Uh, what's that? Pop? Oh, that's Crush. You don't know who Ashley Gilliard is? This is normal. I don't know about this stuff. I'm going back to that. Ashley Gilliard is a TikToker, and she has a big TikTok. Millions of people watch her. And if you are familiar with this case in Moscow, Idaho, happened November 13th, I believe. Yeah, about November 13th. Oh Lord, four Idaho University students were like slaughtered in like a townhouse, and there was like two other people sleeping. They heard nothing. Anyway, it's all over the place. If you have not heard, just Google Idaho murders. I don't know how you did not hear about this, but they were stabbed, brutally stabbed, and it's like 40 days. They don't have a suspect or anything. But this Ashley Gilliard, who is a big TikToker, has been consulting her tarot cards. Yeah, child. And the spirits in the tarot cards told her that it was a professor, a female professor at the university, is responsible for the murders. In fact, called the female professor the murderer. Said the female professor had been in a relationship with one of the four that was murdered. Mind you, it was three women and a male. One of the women and the male were in a relationship. And the male is part of a triplet, actually. He has a brother and a sister, I believe. Triplets. So sad. But one of the females, Ashley Guillard, said the spirits in the tarot card said that the professor was having an affair with this female student. Just absolutely disgusting information. And that the professor actually paid somebody else to go in and do the murders. Now, Ashley Guillard is nowhere in Idaho. She probably, and she's black, she probably never set foot in the state, Idaho. But the spirits in her cards have reported this to her, and she has therefore made at least 20 TikToks calling out the name of this professor and accusing this professor as being a murderer and who stabbed to death these four individuals. Now, the professor has sent Ashley not one, but two cease and desist letters from her lawyer. Hey, what you saying is not true. I have nothing to do with this. You know what? Ashley Gilliard said she pulled a Tasha K and said, I'll wipe my ass with these letters, and continued to slander and defame this professor. Now, the professor had no choice but bring upon a lawsuit. and rightfully so, and she'll probably win. In the lawsuit, the professor stated, hey, I wasn't even in the state. I was in Oregon with my husband visiting friends, and we left the morning of the murders, hours after they had been discovered deceased. We weren't even in the state, had not been in the state for a few days. Oh my God. And to have, can you imagine something goes down, all of a sudden some YouTuber or TikToker just pulls it completely out of their ass that you are responsible for a national public murder of 4 people. And they just go on and making videos as if they were there themselves and they know for a fact that you did it. What is wrong with people? Because for some reason, social media has made people feel like, they can do whatever they want without impunity. And it's been going on like that, shit. Uh, Probably for a good 15 years. I don't know. The internet, social media has given people a false sense of protection, I guess, if you will, where they can just go live and make up whatever egregious lie that they want about anybody. And it's okay. Nothing ever happens. Well, you know what? People are rising up and putting a stop to that shit. I, for one, are one of those people. You're not going to make statements about people as if you know them to be fact. You've never met this woman. You probably have never been in the state of Idaho. And you want to generate these videos because you're getting all these views and making all this money by defaming and slandering another individual. I'm sure this professor has been professing for many years, has had a squeaky clean reputation. The most she ever murdered in her life probably was a fly or two. Here she has worked hard at getting a doctorate, a PhD, and becoming employed at a university and teaching students for all these years. Got a husband, probably some children, managing her life. And to have some stranger from the other side of the country just pull your name out of a fucking hat and ruin everything about you. Put a name in the titles of the videos. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't wait to see the rightful outcome of this case. And yeah, Ashley Guillard, you're a fucking idiot. You ought to take those videos down. Or you know what? Just keep Tasha K in it. Be arrogant, ignorant, and stubborn and leave this shit up there. Because, your tarot cards don't lie, girl. They telling you the truth. All the way to you being broke. So I don't know if you can go to prison for this. There ought to be some jail time. People need to start going to jail for sitting up there lying on people for no reason. And some people do have a reason to lie on people. Well, their own warped reasons. Don't make any sense, but they do have a reason, even if it's in their warped mind. But yeah, Ashley, you gonna be paying this woman until you take your last breath. And you need to be made an example of, because it's hurtful, not only to her. You got this woman scared that, somebody's going to harm her or her family members. This case is national, probably international by now. There aren't any suspects. Tempers are flaring. You know, all of Idaho, so many students withdrew from the university because they scared like shit. The people who live in Moscow and the surrounding counties and towns, they're all shitting bricks. They're scared. There's no suspect. These people were stabbed to death as if they met Freddy Krueger or some bullshit. And so you're going to pull this woman's name out your tarot card ass and convince millions that she's responsible? Come on. You must be a sociopath. There's something fucking wrong with you. If you can't think far beyond you and put money in your pocket, because that's what you're doing right now. You can't think that far to think how this is affecting this professor and the families of the victims. None of that matters. All that matters is that you get these views and you get this money in your pocket. Well, the bucket's going to stop, bitch. It is. I don't know what's wrong with this social media generation. There, there's something wrong. They do everything wrong. You see somebody getting murdered, you don't call 911 or try to intervene. Okay, if you don't want to intervene, call 911. They won't even call 911. They got the phone right in their hand. You know what they use the phone for? To record the murder in progress. Why? Not because they want to give it to the police. Oh no, they want to put it on their page so they can go viral. The police is a afterthought. Police can get the video once it goes viral, right? You little fucking idiots, you. I can't stand your generation. Fuck you, Ashley. I hope you get, and you will get, everything you deserve and then some, you piece of arrogant, ignorant shit. Man, it's Christmas Eve. Sorry I was cussing like this so early in the morning, but it just got my gourd, this Ashley Guillard. Hey, you got a lawsuit, Ashley? Well, Merry Christmas, bitch.